Very nice, very nice. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into another stream. Got Mr. Hayes in the house.
Yo.
If you guys are new here, in the morning we come in, we take a look at the price action, see what went down during the overnight session, see what Asia session did, see what London session did, and from there we can kind of base our interaction of what can happen going to that New York session. At night we come in, we review that price, see what actually happened, and then give you a little rundown of what we can see potentially happening into the next day. And we also take a look at some crypto, not so crypto right now. And we also take a look at what else do we take a look at here? We also take a look at stonks. So let's get into it. See what we had today. See what we got going on. This morning, we did not do a stream because I was sleeping like a little fucking baby, goo goo gaga, just fucking screaming and whining all night. Anyways, Asia session, a little bit of a consolidation. London session manipulating to the top, which was giving us a potential for a reversal into that New York session. So you could have been looking for shorts, right? But over here, we're looking at 8:30. We can see a sweep of this SFB right there, or this range, which gives us a nice SFB. So swing failure pivot price does not displace the low right there, which gives us a basis that price wants to continue up, potentially into the London session range here. That's exactly what we get. Nice little continuation to the London session range. 9:30 doesn't open too exciting. Just gives us a nice little push right here. Could have taken some shorts off of that. A little reversal back to the downside. We're here. Did I trade today? I did trade today. Yeah, we had this 1 minute fair value gap here initially, so we were aiming for these volume imbalances. This is what we traded here. So on the 1 minute, as price swept into this order block, into these liquidities right there, we were looking for those potential shorts. It was also a tap and reject of the previous daily high, given that we swept that, which was sitting right there. You can see it at 25.05950. So swept that, rejected that again, displaced to the downside for my fair value gap, which gave us a nice little entry point right here. Price came into it, rejected it, gave us some more downside room into even this lower 1 minute volume imbalance. That's something that price typically comes back for most of the time. They like to fill those before continuing the mission to the upside or the downside. And then from there, we get another SFP down here at the bottom, similar to what we had right there, and get that reversal to the upside into the London session high and into these 12-hour levels. So currently, I am watching that 12-hour level over here at 25.194.25 and also 25.098. You can see that nice rejection. We almost had a 3 drives into that level today. Swept some nice liquidities. Did not quite capture that previous weekly high, but no worries. We're still holding above the previous weekly 50%, which does give us that room to the downside still. Or sorry, the upside. So we're going to be watching those levels overnight, 25.01350 as well. If we break, we can continue down lower. You can see those little equal lows that we have. I know sometimes it doesn't mean shit, so we're going to keep watching it, seeing there's potential rejection coming off of that fair value gap. We're also inside this hourly fair value gap, so I'd just be watching price and what it's doing here going into that session. 4 hours almost done. We've not swept anything. We're just kind of here on the inside 4 hour, just chilling. That's what I got on NQ. Crypto wise, I have not looked at anything. So, Mr. Hayes, do you got anything on?
I refuse.
Crypto? Okay, he refuses. So nothing on crypto.
I won't even look at it. It's just. Actually, no, I do. I do. If you look at daily Bitcoin.
All right, daily Bitcoin.
Okay, so we got the bearish CISD. 1, 2, 3 days ago when we closed below that big upward green candle. And now I think this is like bearish OTE retest before this flag breaks down.
I like that.
Big FVG that we're in. Nasty rejection wick today. Yeah, I don't like it.
I'm right there with you.
I still like hype though. Hype still looks fire. I don't know why.
I had a fucking pumper the other day.
Yeah.
I missed that shit.
He still looks good. That's the only thing crypto-wise
Hype,
that I would
yeah.
probably cut.
Dude, that bounce out of the OT on hype was fucking solid. ICX seeing a nice little bumper right now above the daily CISD, but they could just wick this thing
Yeah,
as they typically do. So weekly's not looking too good. BSV, there's a
BSV's
few.
okay.
Yeah, there's definitely a few that are going and pumping and, plugging and chugging. BSV monthly doesn't look bad. That's not a bad one, BSV,
Yeah,
actually. BSV.
like not even worth like logging into a crypto broker right now, I don't think.
True, true. True that.
There's plenty of stonks that look okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that does look really good out here. Let's see, yeah. BSV. Yeah, nothing on crypto. Just continued fucking chop with no real follow through on some of these bad boys. Stonks wise, let's see what we have here. Roblox, just fucking shit in the bed. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Looks like it went a little bit more on the lower side here. Previous monthly low sweep, which is decent, but did like how that previous monthly closed. So a little bit lower on this thing is what's required. So guess we'll wait there. Target, continuation, Nike, shit in the bed. CRM, a decent retest of this negative FVG here or the CISD. A bit of an inside week right now, and monthly, like we were saying, we're not trusting those inside months. ENPH, really fucking solid bounce here today. Just absolute
Leader today.
fucking beaut today.
It's on the top of my list. I got in this morning.
Yeah, we might get that top of that month. We might get that 53, those 53s a lot sooner
for sure.
than we wanted.
I put my money on it. So
Yeah.
it's just the weekly looks too good.
Mm-hmm.
The structure all the way around just really good.
Weekly and monthly look good. All of it looks good.
Really nice daily CISD.
Mm-hmm. What Marvel had a yeah.
Let me just. Who I had. Baba maybe. I think you said maybe next month, but it looks okay.
Baba.
Fucking net went on an absolute ripper off that sell side sweep.
Net on a ripper.
Net on a ripper. Intel had a nice pop. Oh, CLX. That's the one I wanted to share.
CLX, yeah.
CLX daily.
Mm-hmm.
Looks fuego.
Inside this OTE, even on the weekly, actually. Weekly OTE 618 tap. Clean ass fucking tapper right there. Previous monthly low sweep and tap of the monthly FVG as well on that one. So
it's mostly just the 3 candle like bottoming type formation that I like on this one.
Yeah, I like that. CLX, Clorox, Bleach. Master, what else do we have out here? That's decent-ish. Octa retest of the daily fair value gap. I don't know how much I'm trusting her though. Previous weekly doesn't look too bad either. Peloton, RPD, Dash, Comcast, DE, McDonald's. Triple M, nice fucking bounce today too. We were talking about it last night, how it swept that liquidity right there. Got that nice little shift SFP. We actually swept multiple liquidities right there. So this thing was looking pretty fucking nice out here. Previous weekly low, previous monthly low has been swept. And now let's see if we get some sort of continuation through that CISD right there. That would be what we look for. Kind of like this on Triple M. Let's see here. So, DJ. Let's see what we got over here.
I like Generac. Monthly's kind of sus. Weekly looks good though. Retest of this breakout high.
God, it's looking at that. God, come on, you fucking Matchbox bitch.
That's why I just gave up.
It's been having some fucking issues.
I could win. So
Let's see. ConocoPhillips having a little downer.
JD did good today.
Which one?
JD.
JD, yeah. TXN, nice little bounce. ARM. Start Nvidia. RMBS. What about RMBS? Rumbus.
Yeah, I like that one yesterday with you, I think.
Yeah, that previous weekly sweep looks nice.
I like ANF.
ANF.
Still like this. This looks like manipulation leg to me.
Oh, Celch too. Celsius.
Yep.
Celsius looking fucking good. Over here, better than it did before. It's like CXU, SLB, also nice. Roll bounds. Net, BFE, net, USB. Generac, BAC, triple Qs. God, triple Q, QQQ, just such a fucking consolidation here. Still within the range. You're still in the fucking box.
Monthly and Q looks bullish as fuck to me.
That previous monthly low sweep was solid as fuck.
Just looks like a flag again.
Yep. Spot might come down, retest these 520s, and then give us a decent continuation. SPE, ABDE, CLX. Yeah, like I said, CLX fucking beauty. And FSLR, CCL, SPY, GS, XYZ, AFGO, F, yeah, shitty. Some of these, I just don't like some of these sweeps on some of them, given that we have inside months.
Like ANF.
Enough.
Yeah. A daily. If it can reclaim 99.38, then it's like manipulation.
Yeah.
Into this OT.
Just not a big fan of this current rejection that we have. Off of this value volume imbalance there.
For sure. Roku looks good still. In the weekly. I think I posted this a while
That's my only
ago.
cause for concern there on that one.
Yep, I see it.
Yes, this previous daily looks a little fucking, this rejection off of this daily OB. Gonna close. I don't know what they're gonna do out here. This BX also closed a little ugly. What news do we have tomorrow? Tomorrow we got core CPI at 6:30 a.m. That is not Eastern time. 8:30 Eastern for that.
Roku looks good. Pan W looks really good.
Roku. Yeah. This daily SFP is the only thing that worries me. Previous weekly high sweep.
Yep.
Previous monthly. That's another fucking Roku on Pan W, you said. Pan W, yeah. I like that one. Pan W looks good.
Monthly sus, but weekly inverted that bearish FBG.
Uh-huh.
Just needs to get above 165.58.
Yep. About that
Or-
little CISD
Yeah,
there.
68.
Yeah, if this can get that above that, they'll be good because we had some really good sweeps on the bottom here.
And it looks like a giant like megaphone kind of.
Yeah. I see that. Like that. There we go. There's your megaphone. We get something out of this puppy. That's all I got on stonks. I don't have anything else that is worth talking about. Let's see what is Technical Tuesday. What is some technical analysis shit we can spit up here right now? The statistics of the retrace down to New York Midnight Open on a Wednesday. That's something that I found pretty interesting. It's they posted on Twitter, but it's off of Edgefool, which seems pretty cool, right? So every Wednesday, supposedly, about 90% of the time, you will get a retrace down to that New York session Midnight Open, which is at 12 a.m., right? So typically, or sorry, not 12 a.m. It's at about 2 a.m. London time, or oh my god, I cannot fucking talk today. What is it? When do we open up the shit? At 0000. Yeah, midnight. Fucking.
Was that a little stroke?
Yeah, dude, I think so. Fuck. So, anyways, anytime the market opens up above the New York Midnight Open, you typically get a retrace down to it at some point throughout the day. So it happens every Wednesday, so we can look through some of these, right? So you can see how this opens up at 9:30 right there, opens up at 9:15. Still to the downside, so that gives us a nice basis for continuation to the upside. And you can pair this with something where, you know, price retraces to the bottom first or sweeps some sort of high like we did on this Wednesday on October 15th. You can see we sweep the London session, then we get that reversal and price continues into that New York Midnight Open, then even lower, right? So you can use it just like as a bounce point, or even a good, just like a point of retracement, engaging where the market wants to go. Wednesdays are also pretty known, at least to my knowledge and the time that I've traded, they typically do provide a nice S&D day. So pairing with that, you can get a nice little trade going off of something, right? Either a sweep of the high or sweep of the low, but that is like a very patient setup where you have to wait for it to capture some point. Like over here, we got a nice little SFP and got that retrace to the downside. There's that Wednesday. We also have this Wednesday where you can see price doesn't necessarily come back all the way up to that New York Midnight Open, but then it does the same thing on Thursday. I don't know the logistics of it happening on Thursday, but I know Wednesday they say it's at least 90% of the time. So you can see here once again, right, 10 a.m. we sweep that previous hourly high. We get that reversal down to that New York Midnight Open. There's another Wednesday. Where's my other Wednesday? Over here, open up, not necessarily retrace all the way down to it, but at least a retest of fair value gap that is right before it. So that gives us a decent basis for a continuation above. Basically, one thing that I think from ICT too is if we open up above it, we typically will tend to see a retrace down to it. And if we open up below it, we'll see a retrace up to that level. So something to watch for, and you can see even today that kind of happened, and it's a Tuesday, right? Where price opened up above it. We saw a little retrace down to it, not necessarily tapping into it, but that still gave us some sort of basis of like, okay, well, this is an area where we can watch something take place, some sort of liquidity sweep, something happen within this area, and then we got that reversal continuation out of it. Something you can be watching every day, and it's a nice little piece that you can add to your chest there. That's all I have today. That's all we got.
That's it.
That's all she wrote. As always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you go check out Mr. Hayes at Hayes Beats. 3,000 followers for the guy. We're going to do a lifetime membership giveaway on the Paper Traders. Make sure you check us out on Twitter at the Paper Traders. Come hang out with me as well in the morning. 2,000 followers. We're going to do a tracksuit reveal. I'll show you my full tracksuit. Your mom has already seen it, but you have not yet. Other than that, that will do it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace out.